We're now going to take a look at a couple of the teams in the 4A bracket. We don't have time to cover everybody. We welcome anybody that would like to discuss, provide insight, but it's tough to know 64 teams just in 4A to know what they can do and provide you with any kind of intelligent conversation. So we're going to take a look at teams that most people come to the site about. The first one's going to be Hopewell and South Caldwell. And of course, South Caldwell's on another big run this year. Another team is going to have to come down and play. They were another one of those teams that was just right on the edge of 4A or 4AA. There were a lot of people wondering were they going to have to face them. Max Preth predicts a 41-31 ball game. I think Hopewell's got the speed, they got the vertical game that could, I think, put points up on South Caldwell. South Caldwell is a smash mouth football team. They run and punch you in the mouth and run again. I haven't seen enough of Hopewell to know if they can handle that kind of a physical game. Well, that'll wear on. Obviously, they can wear on through the game. I think Hopewell has a shot in this ball game simply because of the competition they play. They've got the speed and athletes, and they've got a vertical game. When you play teams like this, and you've got a good vertical game, they can pound you, 10, 12, 15 play drive and get a touchdown. You can come back and like that, you're matching. I look for it to be a close ball game. I have to go with South Caldwell, but I think it's going to be a very close ball game with Hopewell. I think it's going to be a score, no more than 2 scores, but I think it's going to be a 1-score ball game.
Well, as we know, Hopewell pulled the first round upset last year, went up to Roberson and upset them and gave Sun Valley a time in the second round. So they've got experience in pulling the upset in the first round. And like you said, they got speed, a very good passing game, dual threat quarterback. He's tough. They spread you out, and South Caldwell tries to empty the box. They can run that zone read, and he can take off right up the middle and score. So it's a very tough matchup for South Caldwell. But South Caldwell has a back in Zach Pollard, over 1,000 yards again. They run that wing T, and they run it well. They remind me a lot of Charlotte Catholic. They're linemen. They come downhill. They get second level, and when they get that thing going, it's rolling like a machine. I think I'm going to go with South Caldwell. It's going to be an entertaining game, 2 contrasting styles. But I think South Caldwell will pull it out, probably by 2 scores. They pull away late.
Hopewell's a team, if you watch them on film, you're like, man, those guys, they got some great looking kids. And I've seen them play really good on defense, and then I've seen them struggle on defense. And I think the key this week, Hopewell's going to score points. Yeah. But the key is if they will commit to stopping the run and really stay committed to what they do on defense, they can win this thing. And so I'm gonna pick Hopewell to beat those guys. I don't see South Caldwell week in, week out doesn't see the competition that Hopewell sees. And, so I really think Hopewell's got the athletes. If they go in there and they have some success early, I see them taking South Caldwell on this one.
So do you stack the box with 8 against them?
Well, I tell you what, I don't think they have to, because Hopewell's got some, man, they got some guys. I'd love to go up there and give them a number right now, if that was a legal thing to do. But you watch them on film, Dale, and it's not recruiting. No, I'm not going to. But if you watch them on film, I mean, they're as impressive as any defensive team in Charlotte when they commit to what they do. A lot of times it seems that they can't decide which way they want to go, what they want to do. But I really believe with a team like South Caldwell, they're going to go in there with a plan. They're going to execute that plan. I think they'll get it done. But I don't think they need to stack the box. I think they've got the athletes to play them straight up.
Okay, so I think we all think it's going to be a pretty close game. Should be an entertaining game. I'd say that if Hopewell can keep them to a 21, can keep South Caldwell in the 21-point range, they can win. They'll win the ball game. I think that's going to be keeping them in that 20, that magic number, 21 to 28, somewhere in that range. Because I think Hopewell can put
They can
4 or 5 scores.